Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new series called Larry's Americana. I'm Larry, and I am going to be sharing with you some real Americana. Um, uh, this video series is actually based on a book that I wrote. You can see it here. It's called Larry's Americana. Was actually published in Japan by NHK Publishing. I live in Japan. And the book itself is based on an entire series of articles that I wrote for NHK Radio over a 5-year period, a monthly series, so 60 in total. And so that's going to be my target here. I'm going to be aiming for 60 videos. So we'll see what happens. I think you'll enjoy it, and plan to read from my magazine articles, and also give a few comments along the way every now and then. So here we go. So today, our first episode, number 1, Larry's Americana. Peanut butter. Okay, and you can see in the bottom left corner there, that's a close-up on one of the pages, the cover page of the article I was referring to. So here we go, and let's see how it sounds. Here we go. When I was a boy growing up on Long Island, New York, my brothers and sisters, most of my friends, and even some teachers relied on a staple diet of peanut butter sandwiches for lunch each day. Just as Japanese children bring a bento, that's a boxed lunch, or onigiri, those are rice balls, to school, we brought peanut butter and jelly or jam sandwiches to school in brown paper bags 3 or 4 times a week. Tasty? You bet. I continued to enjoy peanut butter sandwiches all the way through university and confess to you that yes, even now, still enjoy an occasional peanut butter treat. For those of you who think that so much peanut butter would become boring, consider the following sandwich variations. Peanut butter and jelly. We have grape, strawberry, and orange. Peanut butter and bananas, sliced bananas. Peanut butter and apples, sliced apples. Peanut butter and honey, peanut butter and raisins, and peanut butter and bacon and lettuce, which some people like. My favorite was always peanut butter and bananas. Combine these with various types of breads, wheat, rye, pumpernickel, white, etc., buttered or unbuttered bread, toasted or untoasted bread, and you can see that peanut butter goes a long way. I have even been to parties, listen to this, where celery sticks covered with, slobbered over with peanut butter were served on silver platters alongside escargot and caviar. Yeah, I've been to just a few parties like that. I'm sure you can also imagine how delicious peanut butter tastes with chocolate. Think of Reese's peanut butter cups, right? Or on a sweet pastry. Yum, yum. Go ahead. Don't be shy. Give them all a try. But you don't have to take my word for it that peanut butter is famous or is so great. Lots of famous people love peanut butter too. A former U.S. president, George W. Bush, you might have thought Jimmy Carter, proudly claims peanut butter and grape jelly as his all-time favorite. And there was a very famous singer, there he is, who loved fried bananas and peanut butter sandwiches above all. Who was that? None other than the king himself, Elvis Presley. You can find peanut butter links all over the internet. Explore by yourself and you will learn dozens of fun and interesting facts about peanut butter, including tidbits of peanut butter lore and scrumptious peanut butter cookie recipes. For example, did you know that that famous scientist and a former slave, George Washington Carver of Tuskegee, did I say that right? Tuskegee Institute in Alabama, researched over 300 uses for the peanut. Because of this, he is known as the father of the modern peanut industry. And did you also know that peanut paste was once used as a thickener for toothpaste? Ooh, amazing, huh? Yeah, actually, I know that seaweed also used to be used as a thickener for toothpaste. Of course, the jumbo family-sized jars of peanut butter that you can buy in the USA are enormous, much, much bigger than what you can find here in Japan. And when I first moved here in 1980, my mother was so concerned about me that she actually sent me huge jars of peanut butter in the mail. How sweet is that? When I was a young boy and just starting to attend school, I was 6 years old in 1964. Peanut butter had been popular for almost 20 years. Boat horn going off in the background. Don't know if you can hear it. The peanut butter boom started around World War II when soldiers were given peanut butter and jelly sandwiches instead of meat due to rationing. They must have loved it because after the war, peanut butter started selling like hotcakes. Peanut butter is also apparently extremely nutritious. It contains folic acid, which is known to prevent birth defects and heart disease. Peanuts lower blood pressure. It protects against breast cancer, and it fights adult-onset diabetes. Peanut butter contains protein, fiber, fat, vitamin E, vitamin B6, magnesium, iron, and zinc. However, the peanut butter story is not all rosy. Peanut butter sandwiches are banned in many American schools. I think you probably know that. Why? It is because many American children suffer from peanut allergies so severe that some reactions have led to death. Alas, peanut butter is not as popular in other countries as it is in the USA. I'm not quite sure why, although they seem to like it in Denmark too, but with a twist. In Denmark, it is not peanut butter, but rather peanut cheese that they eat. Sound good? I don't know, but I am more than willing to at least give it a try. Thinking about peanut butter makes me feel very nostalgic. Charlie Brown once said that nothing takes the taste out of peanut butter like unrequited love. I have never thought about peanut butter quite that way, but I understand the emotion behind it. I, too, love peanut butter. I always have, and I always will. By the way, a real quick quiz. I've got 2 questions for you. 1, how many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches will the average American child eat before graduating from high school? Take a wild guess. Any ideas? Well, three choices: 500, 1,500, or 2,500. Apparently, the answer is the second choice, 1,500. Man, that's a lot of sandwiches and a lot of peanut butter, huh? But yeah, I probably ate even more than that because that's the average. Second question. When making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, what do the majority of people put on their bread first? A, the peanut butter, or B, the jelly? Think about that for a second. I don't know. If you're like me, you'd probably automatically say, of course, the peanut butter. But guess what? Only 96% of the people polled answered the peanut butter first. That means 4% of people put jelly on their sandwich first. I cannot understand that at all. So, thanks for joining me here today. This was our first version, our one of 60 of Larry's Americana. We've got others coming up. The next one will be American Dogs. American Dogs. That'll be Larry's Americana 2. So, thanks for joining me. I hope to see you again. Feel free to leave comments and share. I'm going to leave some information for you. And yeah, I hope you like it. Thanks very much. See you again soon. Take care, everyone.